Hi, my name's Marlie Bogdan, and I chose to do my project on Pompano and Sargassum. So, a little background information on what Sargassum is. It's a type of brown, free-floating seaweed that's commonly found in shallow waters, like around 200 feet to a little bit more, and it provides protection for animals that need like refuge from the open ocean, such as like small fish and crustaceans, and provides food for fish like that dolphin fish right there. And that's a type of predator that you'll find in the type of seaweed. And then also pompano, that's a picture of them, and they're very fast swimmers, and they've got a similar body plan to that other dolphin fish, so that's why I wanted to research them to see maybe if they swim in there. But they do live on the bottom, so I wanted to see what would happen. They're a common fish to catch while surf fishing, so like if you ever go fishing with a pole and you cast it in when you're at the beach, you might catch this kind of type of fish. My question that I asked was, will the pompano in my 10-gallon tank move towards or keep away from the sargassum weeds that I put in my tank? And my hypothesis was that the pompano will move towards the sargassum in my tank and stay near the surface. So what I needed to get was a seine net, a 10-gallon tank, some sand, pompano, and sargassum weed. So first what I did was I seined for the pompano with my friend Shane, and I collected 12 of them to put in my tank, and I observed them in a 10-gallon tank with no sargassum in it to see what they did. And I slowly added sargassum every day and observed them 3 times a day for 15 minutes. So this is my table. I found out that the natural habitat is swimming at the bottom or near the middle with no sargassum. And then the next day, I added 25% of the surface covered with sargassum, and they weren't really affected. They still swam near the middle of the water column. And then on the second or third day, I put 50% of the surface covered in sargassum, and they started avoiding the sargassum. And then on the last day, I covered the whole surface of the tank with sargassum, and they started avoiding it more, and they started digging up sand with their tails because I guess they were afraid of it. And this is my data. You can see the picture that there's all 12 pompano right there schooling at the bottom, and you can see the little like divots in the sand that they made with their tails because they're trying to get away. So the results were that the pompano in my tank didn't support my hypothesis by avoiding the sargassum and schooling at the bottom of the tank. So the sargassum plus the pompano equals them. So what to take away from my project is that fish that look similar won't necessarily act the same. So like the pompano looked similar to the dolphin fish, as they had like the forked tail and the compressed bodies, but they still didn't. The pompano didn't act the same way as the dolphin did in the sargassum. So I'd like to thank Bonnie for taking me seining and watching me at the beach, and my friend Shane for helping me seine to get pompano, and Jonathan for helping me throughout the project, and Greg, my mentor, who really helped me and work out problems with it in the beginning. So are there any questions about my project? Greg.
So the sargassum that you're using was it the real thing? You saw a lot of it?
It was fake. I got it from the estuarium. So it was like the same type and everything. It was high quality though. It was $100. Just saying. Lucas. Because I couldn't get real sargassum because the day I found out I wanted to do my project on sargassum was the day after we got it in the net that one time. So yeah. Any other questions? All right. All right. Thank you for watching.